Yo, top Billin, Seahawk Nation. Back with part 2 here, talking about the tight ends in this new scheme, potentially, right? We don't know exactly what these guys will run. They may not run it exactly like they did in Los Angeles, but it's a good chance that they will run something very similar. So we can at least get the basis of it and try to see if we can figure that out here over the offseason. So part 2 here, talking about the tight ends. You'll see a lot of 12 personnel from these guys. I believe it's like a combined 100 or so catches from the tight end position between Tyler Higbee and Gerald Everett. Two guys that complement each other very well. You got Higbee, more of the inline guy, can block very well. Both of them can block pretty decently. They'll solo those guys up. But Higbee's also very good in the throw game. He can work inline. You can flex him out. And the same thing goes for Gerald Everett. He's more of the U tight end, though. He's probably best flexed off or in a sniffer position or winged off or something like that, right? He's just a chess piece you can move all around the board. So we'll see him here. He's running a corner route against man coverage, I think against Milano here. And you can see the type of athleticism that he has. I think the Seattle Seahawks could use an infusion of athleticism in the tight end department, right? I know the point of contention from Seattle Seahawks fans, right? They think every single player on the Seattle Seahawks is going to the Hall of Fame, and that's not necessarily the case. You guys got to relax. Don't overrate your players, man. I'm here to tell you. We can see it right here. Look at this guy take this inside approach, beat man coverage, but man try to two-hand jam on him, sold it, getting upfield. Look at it from this particular angle right here. It's a hell of a throw by Jared Goff, hell of a route as well. See somebody bearing down on Jared Goff. Look at the athleticism to go out and pluck it, right? Absolutely pluck that thing out. I wish we could have saw the route a little bit better. You kind of see it here, getting that separation. Banged him, cooked him, got some separation right there. Shows off that athleticism. 6'3", 240 pounds, move tight end tight. I really like this kid. And there's this kid at Miami named Brevin Jordan. I'm going to tack this on at the end of it. We'll look at him. I think he will be a very good fit for Seattle, and he may be attainable in the second round, close to where Seattle picks. They do a good job of sending these guys downfield. This time it's Higbee here, so he's your normal Y. I will say that a guy like Kobe Parkinson or Will Disley or Jacob Hollister, that can fill that Y role if you just absolutely have to. But I would like to see them bring somebody in for that secondary role, the U role, with your man Gerald Everett. See here a levels concept. You'll get jet action here by your man Cooper Kupp. So that'll be your first level. Then you get a mid-level corner route right here by Tyler Higbee. Then you get a deeper corner route by Robert Woods. So you can see the levels concept there. Pushing the ball downfield and being able to use the tight end still. Back to the basket, play action fake, deep set. Arm strength intact right there. Jared Goff has a strong arm. You know he can get the ball down the field. So Chef Russell should have no trouble with that. On the center, back to the basket, play action fake. See the levels concept start to form. If nothing is open down there, depending on the coverage court, you're just dumping off right here to Cooper Kupp. But the mid-level is open. Got it. Hell of a throw again. Beat the coverage there. Looks like they were sinking, like they were in cover 6. Don't get it twisted. It's still a run-based scheme. You're going to have the U here, Everett. He's going to come set up in position. They're going to be running, of course, zone. You know they do zone flow across the board there. You're going to see some really good blocking by both of these guys. You get Higbee leveling off on this big freak right here, Chase Young. And then you'll get Everett. He'll chip off, and then he'll help with the front side defender come in here, the strong side linebacker, and he'll angle him off. It's very good complementary blocking. Going from on the center, of course, 12 personnel. Look at that. Active. Both of these guys active, and they spring a really good run here. Let's go back to it. See everybody stepping front side. Oh, you can see my boy Landon Collins messed up too. He's not ready. And they automatically angle off on him. They're able to reach him real quick with the right tackle, angle him off. You can see Higbee here working with Chase Young. They originally doubled him up, and then Everett has to come off of that and work with the strong side linebacker. Looks like Thomas Davis there does a great job. Now look at the organic crease start to form. All Akers has to do, Make the first man miss, make the second man miss, then the third. Good hustle by big freaky Montez Sweat. What? Montez Sweat, where'd he come from? That's a 6'6", 270-pound or whatever he is, dude, running a 4.4. That's some legit speed right there. He ran that shit at the combine. He definitely runs a 4.4. Everett here as your motion man, pretty much like a big slot receiver. You know what that would do for Chef Russell to give a big athletic slot receiver like this on the field with DK Metcalf? Look at the yak. What that would do just for Seattle's offense in general, that infusion of athleticism. Look at that. Man coverage. Banged him, cooked him, sharp slant, breaking tackles. Him and Dennis Rodman Jr. Metcalf on the field at the same time. I can give you that. It would be this kid right here.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. An early entrant into the draft, Brevin Jordan, a cat I've known about for a minute here, from Las Vegas, Nevada, went to the University of Miami. So you had Greg Olsen in Seattle, had Jimmy Graham at one particular point in time in Seattle. It will be third time's the charm right here with Brevin Jordan, a young athletic guy, 38 receptions for 576 yards, 7 TDs. Man, he's played with about 5 different quarterbacks at Miami. It's not been a great situation for him offensively, but he's made the most out of it. The guy is just a damn animal out there. This would be the perfect Gerald Everett style tight end to play with DK Metcalf. My boy, Morris Swain, please. Freddie Swain. David Moore, of course, and then your tight ends like Disley and Hollister and these guys that you guys like. Maybe they dig Luke Wilson out the grave again for the 15th time, whomever. But you got to have a guy like this now. Okay, so looks like Seattle's first pick is the 56th pick. Yeah, about that there. So anything's possible, no doubt about that. I think you would probably have to move up for this guy, but he wouldn't be, in my opinion, the top guy I would love for Seattle to get, just from a schematic standpoint. I keep saying this. I'm not a Seattle fan. Stop claiming me and stuff like that. That ain't happening, all right? It's a fiduciary responsibility we have to each other here. I'm giving you guys great content. You guys just keep watching it. Pat Freiermuth from Penn State. I think he would be absolutely perfect. He would be that Y, though. He would be an upgrade from those guys like Disley and them. He would be perfect. But if you get to the U category, this guy, Kenny Yeboah from Ole Miss, Tommy Tremble is another guy from Notre Dame. These guys are very similar. Brevin Jordan, I think, is the guy I want to focus on first. I'll probably get to those guys too at another time, but Brevin Jordan first. The body had to move up a little bit, but you can see here very similar to a Gerald Everett. Gerald Everett is 6'3", 240 pounds. He was the 44th pick in the draft from South Alabama. I think he started out at UAB. Very similar right there. So maybe your man would get picked around that area there. So maybe they would have to move up for him. But anything's possible, right? Let's get to it. Brevin Jordan right here, flexed off in the slot, plus the numbers. Watch him work the safety, Don Chapman. Ooh, look at that. 6'3", 245. Nada. Ooh, damn. We'll come back to that, right? Check this out right here. Look at this hard stem, right? Stem it to the outside. You can see him right here getting Don Chapman to bite. Stem it to the outside. Stick that foot in the ground. Change directions on him. Very Gerald Everett-like. King puts it on him. Natural hands catcher. And, of course, after the fact, you already know what time it is right there. Right there. Just a little bit of spy right there. Look. Spy. A little bit of a mini concussion right there. Turns into a mini colonic. Someone check Chapman's draws. Hopefully he had stain-proof draws. This dude is a monster to deal with in the open field. You don't want to give somebody like that much space, right? It's going to be hard to corral somebody moving that fast that's that solidly built. In the slot right here, you can kind of see him running this whip route in, out. The quarterback didn't see it in enough time, though, but look at the agility to still make the first down there, making somebody miss. What did we talk about before in the first one? Yards after the catch, somehow, some way, by any means necessary. Quarterback saw it late, hit him as more of a check down instead of in rhythm with that whip route. Defensive back bearing down on him, look at him stick the foot in the ground, get just enough to be able to reach out, stay on his feet, nice balance. First down. That's what being a premier athlete will get you. Miami, much like the Los Angeles Rams with the twin tight ends, they ran a ton of 12 personnel here. You have Will Mallory, who's a very good tight end. I'm not sure if he came out in the draft, though, but you can see in-breaking route here from Brevin Jordan when they split this off. Oh, just a subtle kind of push off right there, and look at him go get it. Like, come on. Right here, look at the route transition. Running with him. Just a slight push off. Create a little bit of separation on the in-breaking route. As you see right there, it didn't matter. The guy didn't go anywhere. It was just more of a rhythm thing. King looked it off. Shot a little bit ahead of him. Still caught it with his hands. Able to go ahead and get in there. Reach the ball out. Oh, put his hand down and then got in the end zone. Great athlete. Slant route against man coverage here, going against this linebacker. Muscle relaxed him. Nice catch. Man definitely distracted his field of view there, and he was still able to get the catch down. See him right here. It's a conflict of deployment. Who do you put on this, man? A linebacker? You don't really want to do that. Safety's too big. Look at that. Look at that transition. Look at that. Bog it down. Kind of got cheeky with it. Stick that foot in the ground. Linebacker did a good job. He pulled himself back into play, right, by grabbing him on a transition, but it is what it is. Does not matter because he catches the ball away from his body. So great catching in traffic there and get you some more yak. Yak masters. That's hard. All right, love this one right here. Ends up tipped by John Grenard, Florida. He still has the concentration to go up and get that one-on-one with the safety. Coming in at the moment of impact. Nope. It's no longer an even exchange situation if he's involved. He's just too damn big. Look at this. 6'3", 245, but it feels like he's just more compact, and it feels like it's all knees and elbows and shoulders when you try to tackle this guy. I mean, look at his calf muscles and everything. Oh, over-the-shoulder catch, 50 yards downfield, getting his Ken Griffey Jr. on, right? Maybe Kyle Lewis right about now with the over-the-shoulder catches downfield. But look, your tight end doing that, let me know. 50 yards down the field, big moment for this kid. Touchdown. All right, working out of the spread. Love the use of the tunnel screen here with the tight end Gerald Everett from the Rams. Getting him out in space. Let him work that magic with that yak. Look at that. Look at the athleticism, the agility to get that yak right there. Damn near in a sniffer roll here. But you can see him work the flats just to get him out in space. Block and release. Look at that. Chipped him. Chipped the edge defender. Got out in space. Now look, converging defenders, it don't matter. Muscle relaxed him. Fertilized him. Off to the races. That's hard. Boom. And he lands on his feet. You ain't got no athlete like that, man. Stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling yourself. Got to get an athlete out there at the U position. Really try to work this Ram scheme over. Make sure that the pieces fit. I'm good with the Y if you guys want to still roll with the regulars there, but definitely need somebody on that U to infuse a little bit of athleticism, right? So let me know who else in the draft you think as far as the tight ends that you may want to see. I may oblige there, but Brevin Jordan, not so sure he'll be there. Anything's possible. They could move up. You just never know about these things, but there are some other guys that have some athleticism that are very much built in the same mold of this guy, all right? Once again, thank you for watching. It's your boy Murph, the Underground King. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.